Do you ever get the sense, the feeling that you are meant to be doing more on this earth? Maybe you have got fear or doubt, and really you just want to wake up feeling like you're excited to pursue your passions and work on your purpose. Hi, my name is Amy. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to be giving you 5 reasons why you should start following your dreams today. As usual, thank you so much for your comments and thank you so much for subscribing. Reason number 1. Each and every one of us is so unique, and we all have our own specific medicine, our own skills, experience. And there's always people out there that need that specific experience, that specific medicine that we have. So that's why observing ourselves and getting to know ourselves on a deeper level is so important when it comes to finding our purpose and working on our purpose. And this can be done in incremental steps. If you are someone that isn't really sure about what your unique medicine is, it might be part of your purpose to start to learn more about yourself. Every day you could do one little thing to start to understand your purpose. If you don't know what your purpose is, or you have no clue what you were meant to be doing on this earth, then even just doing that one little thing each day towards figuring that out is going to be part of your purpose. I just want to say as well, there's already so many people on this earth that are doing something that they hate, or they are getting drained of energy doing something that is not in alignment with their soul and with their higher self. So I don't feel like we need any more people like that. I feel like we actually need more people that are stepping into their purpose and authentically expressing themselves, connecting to their higher selves, in alignment with their higher selves. And by stepping into that version of yourself, you will be able to give the permission to others to also do that and grant others to believe that anything is possible. Reason number 2, you are more effective when you are doing what you love. When we're doing something that is out of alignment, or we have resistance to doing it but we're forcing ourselves to do it anyway, this can be so taxing on our bodies, on our mental health, and it can be such an energy drainer. When we are doing what we love and we are in alignment with doing what we love and we are excited, we wake up excited to actually work on something that we know is going towards the future that we want to create for ourselves, everything starts to click into place. And I find, for me, for example, I have more motivation to really show up every day as my best self, because I know that I'm going to be doing something that is in alignment with my greater mission on this earth. And so I find it's my responsibility to show up to that, whatever it is that I'm doing, in the best energy possible. And that might be that I do like a really good morning practice, eat a really good healthy meal, do some exercise, get myself really ready and in the best state so that I can show up to my purpose in the best state possible. The difference between this and before, when I was working in a 9-to-5 job that I hated, and there were so many reasons that I didn't like it, I did not have that motivation to really show up in the way that was going to have the best impact on what I was doing. I was almost doing the opposite. I was trying to fill up the rest of my day with maybe doing things that give me more of a dopamine hit, because I wasn't really enjoying my day at work. I actually tended to come home and smoke weed and do things like that because it was like the only thing that I would look forward to in the day. Is this resonating with you guys? Let me know in the comments below. So when you are living in your purpose, you will be feeling like you are in flow and that you are going with the current, not against the current. So you're able to really use your energy and direct your energy in the way that it was meant to be directed, which makes you feel a lot lighter, a lot happier, and just better in general. You just feel like this is what I'm meant to be doing, and even though it might be difficult, it's worth doing the difficult things because it's going towards a future that you know that you actually want. Reason number 3 to follow your dreams is that You are only in this body on this earth one time, as far as I know. Whether it's possible to come back and do it again, who knows. But if I only get one chance in this body as me, then I want to explore my potential as much as I can. I want to grow. I want to really learn about myself and understand my specific gift of what I can bring to the world. And that comes with learning about myself every single day, finding those little gems, them little nuggets of gold that I can use on my purpose and towards my mission. So I don't want to waste any days on this earth. I'm here to do what I came here to do, and if it's not serving what I came to do, then I just find it really, like, I'm not going to be doing things that aren't in alignment, basically. At the end of the day, guys, we're all going to leave this earth at some point, okay? And being aware that we only get a finite time in this body as you, I think is a massive reason to follow your dreams and remind yourself of that every day. Reason number 4 is that you will meet more people that are like-minded. When you step into your truth, when you express your full self and you don't leave any parts behind, you are going to start attracting people that are doing the same, and maybe they're interested in the same things as you. Maybe you're just on the same wavelength, and you might start to feel like you don't need to fit in anymore, because your differences are what make you and you unique and you amazing. Not everyone needs to get you. And actually, if there are people that don't get you, I think that's a good sign. Like, my whole family is not going to understand, with my career. And that's okay, because they're not meant to be doing that. It's me that's meant to be doing that. So I don't expect others to understand, but at the same time, the ones that do understand are going to be attracted to you so much more, because you're going to be speaking your truth. They're going to get you on a soul level, and what is better than that? Reason number 5 to follow your dreams is that this is like the best way to build self-love. I mean, it comes hand in hand, building self-love and following your purpose, because I really do believe that self-love is all about listening to every single part of ourselves and not leaving any parts out. So if there is a part of you that is resistant to the job that you're working in, and you're ignoring that part of yourself by continuing to go into that job or not making any changes or completely ignoring it, then you are not loving your full self. You are actually suppressing parts of yourself. And I'm going to give you an example. When I worked in my 9-to-5 job in an office, I, for a long time, would work in a job knowing that I didn't want to work in an office. I did not want to work. I did not want to sit at a desk all day and behind a computer screen. Actually, in one of my jobs, we weren't even allowed to choose where we sat. We weren't allowed to choose our lunch break. It was so regimented, and I felt incredibly trapped in my life. Like, I hated it. I actually really dislike it. And so if I was to just continue being like, right, you need to stick at this, like, no matter if there's a part of you that hates it, we're going to stick at it because we're going to get money, I would probably have become more and more unhappy. And I'm so glad that I left that job when I did, because I really started to realize how I was not in the right place. And the more I accept that I don't want to work in an office, I don't want to work for someone else that is telling me what time I can work, where I can work, and all of that, I feel like I love myself so much more just for listening to myself and giving myself what I need. So the more that we can listen to all of those parts of ourselves and really choose steps on our path, the next step on our path, that are in alignment with the best interest of all of our parts. We might have to get a little bit creative with these steps, because it's not always going to be the norm of the way to do things. And I think this is a beautiful thing about following our dreams, is we kind of end up being the architect of our lives and choosing which creative ways we can go about doing certain things, so that we can be in alignment with our true expression and our true purpose and mission on this earth. What do you think? Have you been working on following your dreams? Let me know in the comments below. But that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.